your thoughts to become lighter with each passing moment. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to solve, and nothing expected of you right now. As you settle into a comforter, allowable position, let the sounds of this story carry you away, like a quiet river flowing beneath a sky filled with stars. Tonight, we begin a remarkable journey, not through a single country, or a single civilization, or even a single planet, but through the entire story of our home. A journey stretching back more than 4.5 billion years. A journey across unimaginable stretches of time, through silent galaxies, ancient oceans, forgotten worlds, and endless skies. By the time our story comes to an end, mountains will rise and disappear, oceans will be born and vanish, entire species will flourish for millions of years before quietly fading into history. And yet, for now, none of that exists. No earth, no oceans, no forests, no birds singing in the morning, no moon shining in the night, only silence. A silence so complete that the human mind can barely imagine it. If we could travel farther back than any written record, farther than the oldest rocks, farther than the oldest stars still shining above us, we would eventually arrive at a moment when our planet simply did not exist. The place where Earth now travels peacefully around the sun was empty. There were no continents waiting beneath clouds, no blue oceans reflecting sunlight, no gentle rain, no mountains, nothing that resembled the beautiful world we know today. Instead, there was a universe still in its earliest chapters. Scientists believe that our universe began approximately 13.8 billion years ago in an event known as the Big Bang. Despite its dramatic name, it was not an explosion in empty space. Rather, it was the beginning of space itself. Time began, space began, energy appeared. The simplest building blocks of everything around us came into existence. Within tiny fractions of a second, the universe expanded faster than anyone could truly imagine. It was unimaginably hot. There were no stars, no planets, only an ocean of energy spreading in every direction. As millions of years slowly passed, the universe cooled. Tiny particles joined together. Hydrogen formed. Helium followed. Simple elements drifted quietly through the endless darkness. At first, the universe had no light. Astronomers sometimes call this period the cosmic dark ages. Imagine an endless night, without stars, without moons, without sunrise. Only invisible clouds of gas stretching farther than any eye could ever see. For millions upon millions of years, gravity patiently continued its quiet work. Gravity is one of the gentlest forces in nature, yet over enormous periods of time, it shapes entire galaxies. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, hydrogen clouds began drifting toward one another. Little by little, gravity gathered more gas. The growing clouds became denser, pressure increased, temperatures climbed. Then, one day, a star was born. Not just one, millions, then billions. Across the expanding universe, countless stars ignited like tiny candles in an endless night. The darkness slowly filled with light. Each newborn star became a giant cosmic furnace. Deep inside their glowing hearts, hydrogen atoms fused together. This process released enormous amounts of energy. It also created something even more important: the heavier elements that would one day become planets, oceans, mountains, trees, and even ourselves. Carbon, oxygen, silicon, iron, calcium. Every breath you take today contains atoms created inside ancient stars billions of years ago. The calcium in your bones, the oxygen in your lungs, the iron flowing through your blood, all were forged in stars that lived long before our own sun was born. In a beautiful sense, we truly are made of stardust. But stars, like all things, do not live forever. Some burn quietly for billions of years. Others live short but brilliant lives. When massive stars reach the end of their existence, they collapse under their own gravity before exploding in extraordinary events known as supernovae. For a brief moment, one exploding star can outshine an entire galaxy. These magnificent explosions scatter newly created elements across space. Clouds rich with carbon, oxygen, iron, gold, silver, and countless other materials drift into the darkness. They become the ingredients for future generations of stars, and eventually, future planets. Without these ancient stellar explosions, Earth could never have existed, nor could life itself. As millions became billions of years, the universe slowly transformed. Galaxies formed elegant spirals. Clusters of galaxies gathered together. Invisible gravity continued shaping the cosmic landscape. Somewhere within one spiral galaxy, far from its crowded center, one ordinary region quietly waited. This galaxy would one day be called the Milky Way, home to hundreds of billions of stars. Among those countless suns, one star had not yet been born. Its story would begin much later, about 4.6 billion years ago, inside a quiet cloud of gas and dust drifting peacefully through one small corner of the Milky Way. Perhaps a nearby supernova disturbed that cloud. Perhaps gravity had simply gathered enough material. Whatever the exact cause, the cloud slowly began collapsing inward. The movement was incredibly gentle. No dramatic explosions, no sudden events, just gravity, patiently drawing countless tiny particles closer together. As the cloud shrank, it spun faster and faster, like a graceful dancer slowly pulling in their arms. At its center, heat increased, pressure rose. The growing ball of gas became brighter, brighter still, until finally, a new star awakened. That star would become our sun, warm, steady, reliable. For more than 4.5 billion years, it has illuminated our world every single day. Around this young sun, enormous rings of dust, rock, and ice continued circling in silence. Tiny grains gently collided, some stuck together, others drifted apart. Again and again, for millions of years, slowly, pebbles became rocks. Rocks became mountains in space. Gravity pulled them together into larger and larger worlds. The solar system had begun taking shape. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, each slowly finding its place around the newborn sun. But among all these growing worlds, one small planet was about to begin an extraordinary story. A story unlike any other we know. A story that would eventually produce oceans, forests, dinosaurs, whales, birds, mountains, cities, and you. But that story must wait until the next chapter. For now, as our journey gently pauses, imagine looking across the young solar system, dust still drifting through sunlight, young planets glowing with heat, the newborn sun shining softly into the darkness. Earth exists, but only as a fiery, unfinished world. Its greatest adventures are still waiting. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture that glowing young planet quietly circling its star. The winds have not yet begun. The oceans have not yet formed. Life has not yet appeared. everything we know, everything we love, still lies hidden in the future. And in our next chapter, we will witness the incredible birth of our own world. Until then, rest peacefully beneath the same stars, whose ancient light has traveled across billions of years to reach your eyes tonight. Sleep well, and let history continue its quiet journey through your dreams.